done. I think you have you have done this practically, right? Code kala baluwa neda? Hello? Oh, only writing in the book? Gatni, have you coded or writing only in the book?
I coded only first two.
Please do this, right? Otherwise, like if you are not coding, that you will not get the practical skills. So please code it and write it, right? Okay. So the next thing is let's do writing part. So let's do file writing part. And so the simplest way. So file writing also you can write line. So one line at a time and write everything into a file. So likewise, writing also can be done same way. For writing, you have to open the file. Let's say your file is a file name fn. The file name that you are going to open is let's say hi.txt, and that is for writing purpose w. And writing purpose, you are opening a file, and then so if you want to write something, it's very easy. Fn, the file pointer, you can say write. Fn, right, and what you want to write there, you can write hello world. So that's all. Then finally you have to close the file. So that is compulsory. You have to close the file after writing. So let's run this. I'm going to save the file as writing py writing writing py.py, and just it's in the documents, and I'm running the file. So when I run the file, so it shows nothing. It shows nothing. Let me go to the folder and check this. And this is my documents folder. And you can see hi.txt is also created. That is the file that I have to open. And inside that you can see hello world. Okay, so instead of hello world, I'm going to write again. So I'm going to rewrite the code again. So let's write hi. Let's write hi, only hi. And I'm running the file again. So what will happen? So basically, the file that you have done, that you have created, that is this hi, will be overwritten. And inside that you can see hi only. The previous file was hello world, and it is overwritten with the new instruction. That is what writing. When you're writing, it will always overwrite the existing content. It will override the existing content. That is what file writing is. And so you can just type this. Just write the heading, file writing. W method, W mode is used to write to a file. When there is no file will be created. If file is already there, it will be overwritten. If file is already there, it will be overwritten. And this is the example. Sorry, this is the example. After that, please write this question. I want you to do a small question. So you can see the question: input marks of 10 students for 3 subjects, Maths, English and IT. Calculate the total average of each student and store information in a file, in a CSV file. So what you have to do, the file type should be, let's say, example template. I'm telling the file name should be something like marks.csv. That is the file name. And how you have to write? Basically, you have to write the student name, marks, student name, comma, maths, comma, English, comma, IT, comma, total, comma, average, and new line. Student name is Achini, comma, maths marks 80, comma, English marks 90, comma, IT marks 90, comma, total marks 260, comma, average mark 86.66. Right. Okay, so you have to input 3 marks, find the total, find the average, and then write all these information to a file. So that is the exercise. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. After writing this, try to do this question. Try to do this practical. At least try to do half. File writing method. Try to find the total and average of 10 students. Right, okay, name, enter your student names, right, okay. Enter maths mark, and so please convert that marks to integer, right? Same point, you can convert that to integer, yes. Put that int, then within bracket, input, you have to input, yes. Int input, the previous one also, you have to mention that input tag, right? Input tag, otherwise it will not take the input, no? Right, okay. So then English and IT also, no need to make int karanna ona naha. Etor input vitarak athi. No need close bracket, open bracket, no need of that. Name eki open in bracket ekak ඕනේ, yes. Other two English and IT marks also you can make it integer. And total and average calculation is correct. Total and average calculation is correct. Nothing wrong there. But you have to take integers or floating point numbers, right? So that is the mistake here. Litum, have you done that? And can you share if you have done? Yes, Litum?
No, sir.
No. Not even up to this extent? So finding the name, maths, English, and total, finding total and average. That is easy. That is easy, right? Okay, so let's do this quickly. First of all, yes, actually you have to find the name, and that is input. You can say enter your name. And then maths marks, int input. You can say enter math marks, enter maths marks. And English marks and IT marks. Okay, you are going, then you have to find the total. Total equal maths slash English plus IT, and average equal total divided by 3. That you can do. You have to do this 10 times. That means you have to tell for, let's say, I in or for k in range 10. You have to do this 10 times. For k in range 10, everything need to repeat 10 times. So that this is what I expected at least. Make input name, marks, English, IT marks. Then you have to write this. So let's say my file is I'm going to open a file that is the file name is marks.csv. Right, file name is marks.csv, and I'm going to open it in the right mode. Then the first line is not repetitive. I can write that file.write. I can write, so what I can write is, I can write name. So let's refer to the template. Yeah, this is student name, and all these things I can write because this is only one line. Heading line is only one line. I can write everything like this. It's only one line, and after that I have to add a new line in a new line, and then you have to write these things. That means name, name, maths, English, these things you have to write. So you can write underneath of this if you want file.write. You can make so name, write the name, and after that, you can write everything together, right? So let's write in one line. So no need to write line by line. Just write in one line. Okay, file name. So first you have to write the name. After that, yes, name, maths marks, English marks, IT marks, total marks, and average marks. Those are the things that you have to write. But in between these marks, you have comma. In between these, you have comma. You have to add a comma too. After maths also you have a comma. After English also you have comma. And after ID also you have comma. After total also there's a comma. And finally after average you have a new line. After average you have a new line. Okay, so out of these things you have to convert maths to a string, maths to string, English to string, because those are integers, IT to string, that is also integer, total is integer, you have to convert that to string, and average is float, a decimal number, that also you have to convert to string. So are you clear on this or anything unclear up to now? Is there anything unclear or is it clear? Hello?
So what is CSV?
What is?
What is CSV?
CSV, comma separated version. The comma separated version. I'll show you the specialty of that file that is similar to a text file. Right? When you write, it will open a text file. So let's finish this. File.close finally. And let's write this and then we can experience what is CSV file. But there's a specialty of this text file, right? So first enter your name, and I'm entering my name, Dasun, and the marks. Dasun. Then Amali. Get me. And Pachini. Then Nisha. Kavitma. Gihan. 10ක් enter කරේ නැද්ද තාම? Gihan and Gihan's marks. Okay, some more. Let's edit one. Oh, තාම ඉවර නැහැ. Let me. Okay, finish. Now I have inserted 10 marks. 10 times I have inserted marks. Any doubt up to this level? Method එනකම් මොන හරි doubt තියෙනවද? I have inserted 10 marks.
No, sir.
Okay, so let's go back. Litum, do you have any doubts? Litum?
No, sir.
So let's open the file. So let's go and see. This is marks.csv file. You can right click this file and open with Notepad. So I'm using text edit, right? Right click and open it with text edit, and you can see. So it's a file just with commas and values. So each value is separated by a comma. But the advantage of this CSV is it's not just a text file. If you double click or if you open it with Excel or numbers, here I'm opening that with numbers. And please note that when you open with the numbers, it will show all values in cells. Right? When you open in numbers, you can see everything is now well organized in cells. You can see names and the headings, student name, maths, English, IT, total, average, and you can see the marks and as well as the values. Right? Understood what is CSV now?
Yes, sir.
CSV is a text file, but it can be opened using Excel as a Excel file. Normal Excel files are not text files, right? Normal Excel files are binary files because you can include images, graphs, charts. But the CSV file, you can't include images and the charts and all. But still, you can open that using Excel, right? But it is a text file which is separated by originally. If you right-click open this file with text editor, then you can see it's just a file with commas, just a file which is separated by commas. But the advantage is when you double-click and open this file in Excel, you can see the, when you double-click and open this in Excel, what you can see the cells. Okay, that is the advantage of this. Okay, let me take screenshot and add this to your note. And now you can do this. So this is, so don't be afraid in these kind of exercises. These are simple exercises. Don't be afraid, right? Right, now you can do this.